Okay, so this is kind of random, but today's video is about thrifting the things that are on my wedding registry. And this is kind of unintentional because obviously I made a wedding registry and I didn't realize that I would find so many things on my wedding registry at thrift stores and on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, I am a big thrifter, we all know this, but I was so surprised at how many of the most specific things that I put on my registry were at Goodwill or at some thrift store or Facebook Marketplace. And so I've been comparing the prices between the things that are on my registry and the things that are at Goodwill. And I just thought that would be kind of fun to compare the prices. And I didn't get everything because the whole point of a registry is to have other people buy you things, not buy them for yourself. But I did get some of the things because I figured, I cannot say no to this price. It's so much cheaper or has more character, and I like it better than the thing that's on Amazon. So I'm just gonna buy this for a better price that I'm already gonna need for my home, and then take it off my registry and someone can buy us something different. So right now I think might be the thing that I'm most excited about. I have money in hand and I found a table on Facebook Marketplace for $100. I was actually looking at the chairs first because the chairs were 5 solid wood chairs that were kind of that farmhouse vintage, almost cottage kind of theme, and I loved those. But every time I looked at those online, especially solid wood anything is so expensive. And so the best I can find on Amazon or online was not solid wood, probably not the best quality, but for what I was comfortable putting on the registry, I found a set of chairs that were wood that I put on the registry, but to buy 6 was gonna be over $300, and that was without the table. So the fact that there's 5 of these beautiful chairs that I like so much better than the ones on Amazon, and they're solid wood, and they have character, and they're cheaper. Ooh, I love a deal. I love a deal. So I'm gonna go there right now and see if I can buy myself some chairs and a table. Wish me luck. Okay, I just picked them up and they are freaking solid wood. For sure solid wood. Not a veneer, not anything like that. They are solid and super heavy. And I just can't wait to see what they look like. So I've broken out the sander and I'm gonna try and sand it down just to see what it looks like. This is what it looks like before. And there's a leaf that comes out of the middle if you pull these two things apart. So you can see she is in rough shape. She has seen better days. She's been well loved. Hopefully we can make her shined up and look pretty again. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this table and chair set was a whole project. It definitely ended up being a lot more involved than I thought it would, but you know what? I'm kind of glad that I went into it a little bit blind and naive because I probably wouldn't have done it. But now that I have done it, I'm so excited and I'm so happy about this table and chair set. And I think I really got a good bang for my buck, and it turned out so good. So there was a lot of deep scratches and gouges on the top of this table and on the seat of the chairs. So it did take a lot of sanding, but eventually all of them did come out and it looks really great now, but it did take some elbow grease. So doing this project was a little haphazard because I didn't exactly know what I was doing. I was kind of figuring out as I went. I have stripped down furniture before, but I'm an no way any kind of professional. So I did make a couple little mistakes, but all of them were fixable, and the end product was really beautiful and turned out great. But I did have a couple little learning moments along the way. I think the biggest pain in the butt is the first stain that I got, the stain color Provincial, was way too dark. And I stained an entire chair like that. And so undoing that was a pain in the butt. It was a lot of sanding and trying to get the stain off. And it ended up looking fine. And now you can't really tell which chair it is. But that was a whole project. So I ended up mixing the stains. I got a stain called Warm Oak and mixed it with it, and that's what I'm staining the top of the table with right now. And it ended up being a nice medium tone color. Okay, so I am at Lowe's right now. I am trying to match the paint that's on the table legs and on the chair legs, because there's definitely some little scratches and nicks and some parts where I got the stain on it, so that's not coming off. So I need to try and match the paint, and so I'm literally bringing in this table leg, this big old chunk of wood, to see if they can't match it, and so I can pretty it up a little bit and make it look spick and span. The top of the table and chairs, the stain, oh my gosh, it looks so good. I stained it. I ended up mixing the stain that I bought. I got the stain Provincial. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, Provincial. And I mixed it with Warm Oak. Mixed that up together, and it created this really pretty medium tone stain. And then I did a layer of matte polyurethane on top of that. And it's looking so good. But now that the top looks so good, the legs look like crap. So I'm hoping that we can match the color and be able to make the whole table look good. Also, I am picking up some things for organizing the house. So I just went to Goodwill, not Goodwill, dollar store, and I got 4 of these large bins and a couple small bins. I also got some, what is that stuff called? Like a stainless steel scrubber, and also some hangers. We're gonna be doing some organizing in the house, and I don't want to pay $1 million. So I might end up getting a couple things that are more expensive, but oh my gosh, I'm literally roasting in this car. I'm getting the sweaty upper lip, so I gotta go. Bye. Well, folks, here she is in her pride and glory. I love it. I think it looks so good. I'll back up so you can kind of see. The finish on it turned out so beautiful. It's like this nice kind of honey color, but not too yellow or anything. It just looks like a nice medium tone. And I was kind of trying to match this hutch that I found on Facebook Marketplace that I love. And I think it's pretty close. It's not perfect, but I think it's definitely doable. I like it. And the paint ended up looking really good. It was a total match. So I still might have a couple little touch-ups here and there, but it really turned out nice. All for $100 instead of the hundreds that the last one cost. And I did end up pulling this middle piece out and doing the leaf as well, even though I didn't really want to, but I did anyways. So I think it looks really good. Here's what it looks like all together. So the hutch that you're seeing in this room
I also technically thrifted. I found it on Facebook Marketplace, but I was hesitant to even put it in this video because this video is kind of about saving money. And listen, I didn't save no monies on this purchase. It was expensive, okay? Very painfully expensive. But boy, can you see a difference if you compare the old hutch and the table and chairs that's right next to it compared to the new hutch and table and chairs. That was one thing that I noticed when I went to Europe, was that all of their pieces were solid wood quality pieces like this that would last for generations, and it just made a world of a difference in the home. Another score at Goodwill, finding something that was on my registry. I got this large dog crate for my puppies, and the one that I have is one that I've been borrowing from someone, so I needed to get my own. So I looked online, and the one that I had on my registry was $90, and this one was $25, and then I had a 20% off coupon because I donated. That's something that a lot of people don't know, is if you bring your donations into Goodwill, and when they ask you for a receipt, if you say yes, they'll give you your receipt, and it comes with a 20% off coupon. So I used that, and so it brought it down to like 20 bucks. So big score there. Yay. I also found this utensil drawer organizer for $8.99, and the one that I had on my registry was $36.99 on sale, and it also came with a knife organizer, and that was $17. So all of that just for $8. Ooh, I was so excited about this find because I actually found these a while ago, and so I don't remember actually how much they were. I know that they were like a couple bucks per frame, and I found almost the same exact one on Amazon for $16, and that was like 40% off. So the fact that I was able to get 3 of those frames for like less than $10 was a huge win for me. And I put our engagement photos in there, and I'm gonna put them in our little house. It's crazy how much you can find at thrift stores that can make your home feel warm and cozy and stylish and organized and not break the bank. Like this Cuisinart bread maker that I got for $11.79 that was originally $129 that I had on my registry, which is great because I've just been wanting to experiment with a bread maker but not fully commit to paying that much money. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and are inspired to thrift over buying new. Have a great day, friends.